Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's doing really well. And as you can see, I have like absolutely no makeup on, and I don't know, I think I need some different skincare or something. I don't know, but I hate this old look on my face, but it is what it is. I just like, all of a sudden one day you wake up and you realize you're old. But anyway, we're going to get started. Now, I'm going to use a previous palette I used before, and I'm trying to remember the other two looks I created with it, but I absolutely love this palette. I love anything kind of on the creepy side. And this is the ColourPop Stranger Things palette. I believe I've already created like two looks with it, but these are the colors. And you can see I do use it, but probably not as much as you think I would. I mean, I have so many palettes. Definitely not as many as other content creators, but I do have a lot of palettes. And I try to switch them out and change them and use different ones for my looks. So forgive me if there's any duplicates, because I've actually been doing this channel for about maybe 3 years. And I know it's not as successful as I like it to be. But that's okay. I'm going to keep working at it. Someday I hope to get enough followers so that, to be honest, to actually make money at it. That's my goal someday, maybe. I know there's probably improvements or things I can do better on my videos, and I'm trying to do that. But, you know, I'm just happy and fortunate that I have the followers I do have. I appreciate all of you. And I do want to make one little comment. On my last video, it doesn't happen a lot, but I got kind of a rude comment. And it's like, this is probably somebody that doesn't even wear makeup, that doesn't have a clue. I mean, there's no picture on the YouTube channel, no subscribers, there's no content. So I think they're just what I call them trolls, and they just go through people's social media sites just to make a rude comment. And basically the rude comment was the fact that the last look I created, that I shouldn't go out in public looking like that. I'm like, you know what? I really don't care. I'm going to keep doing me. And like I've said in previous videos, you want to leave a rude comment, I'm going to put it out there. I don't even remember the name. And I removed the rude comments. I do this for fun. Even though I'm a makeup artist, I'm not perfect. So if you don't like my videos, that's fine. You know, there's a lot of content creators out there that you could follow other than me. But if the only thing you have to say is something rude, don't even bother, because I'm going to remove your rude comments. And that's the way it is. Just so you guys know that I will remove all the rude comments, because it's not necessary. If it's a helpful tip, which I've gotten from people, or tips or tricks or something they think would work better, I love getting those comments. I have no problem with them whatsoever. Everybody has their own way of doing makeup, and I don't mind helpful criticism. But if you're going to be downright rude and say things like, I wouldn't go out like that, I'm going to remove the comment. And don't follow me. That's as simple as it is. If you don't like my content, then don't watch it. And it's sad that I have to keep bringing this up. And I will bring it up every time I get a rude comment. I'm going to call you out on it. And I'm not going to give names, but if it gets to that point, I might not have any other choice but to call those people out. You know what I mean? It's just like, don't watch me then. All right, anyway, enough of the rant. I just had to get that out because it was my last video this comment was made. And it's weird because I'll leave the comment and then you never hear from them again. So it's probably not even a real YouTube channel. So anyway, I'm kind of trying to get a scheme for this. And I'm trying to think. There's a little color on here. I might go with that. Just the name. It's The Void. And that's part of the TV show, if you guys have never seen Stranger Things. I believe there's another season coming out this year. I don't know if it's the last one or not, but I've rewatched this because I just love all that creepy stuff, and I think it's a lot of fun. So anyway, I primed my eyes, I did my eyebrows, I got a different stencil. I didn't really like the stencil. Some of them were like too thick. So I do have stencils from my other kit. I just changed the color up. I don't think, the other one is supposed to be like red. This is more like a medium brown. I might even have to go with a soft brown. Right now it looks a little dark, but we're just going to go with the flow. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is I saw it on another content creator. And I'm going to try to do that. He also has hooded eyes. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him. His name is Robert Welsh. I can't believe how amazing his makeup looks. I've never really watched a guy put makeup on. This guy is he's a makeup artist, and he has a lot of good tips and stuff. And I'm going to try to do that because I think I tend to use brushes that are too big. So, and he has a little trick. I used to always go up in the crease more, but he suggests just going right into the socket. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And forgive the light in here. I do have a light on, but it might need a couple new bulbs. So anyway, I'm trying to think what I want to start with. I want to do something probably not too different. But this color here, it is called the Void. It's right here. It's really, really sparkly. So I'm going to use that for maybe the middle of my lid. And it's probably a chunky glitter. So I'm not sure how it's going to look. I might have to use a little setting spray because I don't want to just like have all different flakes. I really want that highlighted a pop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this look, and I think I'm going to try starting off with the gate. Now, that's probably a medium shade. So what I'm going to try to do from this other content creator, you want to have a medium, dark, and a light. So, thinking of that, I don't know. I think I'm going to try that as my medium shade. I'm going to go in the shade D&D. I'm going to try that first. We'll just see. It might not work out the way I want. And what he suggests is going like right into the socket with the color. And he blends it in too. So I'm just going to put a little bit of color on the outer part and into the socket, right into the socket. And right now, of course, it looks messy, but I'm going to blend it. I'm going to try this look because I have very hooded eyes, and I'm going down a little bit. But he says, put the color right in the socket. And then if you lift your eyes, then I can fill in the little sparse spots because I do have hooded eyes. And what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do one entire eye. And you don't have to like windshield wash or movement. You can just like, you can kind of blend it like this by tapping. I don't think it looks bad. We'll see. It's the first time I've done it this way. And then you're going to go, same thing on the inner part of your eye. I'm going to create a whole halo eye. And he says go right in the crease. Now, I have really hooded eyes, so I want the color to really show up. And as you can see, I'm blending, but I'm tapping to blend it. I'm trying to remember all the guy's steps. Like that. Now, I know that's probably, now the brush, I'm sorry guys, this brush is, you can see it's a pencil brush. See how it's tapered at the top? And that really works well, trying to get it into the crease. I think my problem is I do use brushes that are too big. All right, now you got the medium shade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like a little, it's not angled, it's flat across the top. And I'm going to use this just to blend. And I'm kind of patting it as I blend. You can go like this back and forth if you want. And I'm just using this brush. And as you can see, I'm just trying to use the tip of the brush. Oh, it's not bad. And then you just want to kind of get a little bit of color over here. I know there's some on my lid because I do have small lids. But I'm going to clean that up and probably put a little concealer because the color, you want to leave a spot right here empty. Okay? So I'm just going to use this brush and just kind of like blend it. Sometimes I think I blend too much. And then when you open your eye, you want to be able to see that color up there. So that's when this brush comes in. When you blend it, you can bring it up a little bit. But you don't want to start there. I think I like this idea that he shows you go right into that part of your eye, right into the crease. All right. Now, I'm going to use that same small brush, little pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with a darker color. Now, the darker color I'm going to go in with is, it's called the Gate. It's kind of almost like a grayish black color, but it's not like jet black. It's more gray, like a gray green. And I'm actually just going to use the other side of the brush that I didn't use. And what I'm going to do is tap some of that darker color into where I put the medium shade. Now, you just want to use really tiny amounts at this point because you just want to add depth. You want to add a little darkness, but not a lot. And yes, I do use my fingers sometimes. Now, this is a new way of doing it, so I did it once, so I just all about practice. And I don't think it looks bad. And, like, I try not to swish it too much, but you can see you can blend by tapping, too. See, and it just deepens the color a little bit. I know, I gotta get better light in here. I have to get a light for this side because I'm not in front of my makeup mirror, it's over there. I just wanted to have it set up so you could see the pretty lights I have up, and I actually have it over my makeup table, which is right over to the left, right here. As you can see, I have all the lights going all the way around that. Maybe one of these days I can snap some pictures or do a little video and show you my stash, but it's kind of hard to do it because I don't have a regular camera. I just use my cell phone. Okay, now what I'm going to do, and this is what the content creator I saw. So I'm going to switch brushes, and it's still like a pencil brush, but it's a lot flatter. Yes, forgive my fingers. When I do my eyebrows, sometimes I hit it and it comes off in your finger a little bit. Then I'm going to actually go in with this void color. Now, with the black, I have a tendency to put it too much. You know, it could be really dramatic depending on the look you're trying to go for. So I'm just dabbing very small amount of black, and I'm just tapping it in a little bit. I'm not doing it really a lot, just a little bit of black, because black can be very, very dramatic, and if that's the look that you're going for, that's fine. But I just want to put a little bit of the black, just to even deepen it. And if you notice, I'm just using a very little bit of black. I'm really not using that much. I'm just trying to get that a little darker. All right. Now, because my eyes are so freaking small, I'm going to grab my concealer, and hopefully I get all the brushes I need. And of course, I know my concealer gets really yucky because I use it for cut creases and the halo eye. Basically, what a halo eye is, you're going to put the color here, and it goes across here a little bit. And thinking of that, I'm just going to blend that out a little bit because I added some black. All right. And I'm going to use some concealer. And I'm just going to put a little bit because I didn't leave enough space. And I'm going right up into the crease. I am not going to go all the way up. And I just put a little bit of concealer. And I do have to open my eyes a little bit so I can get right up to that crease because I do have hooded eyes. Oh my goodness. And I definitely get it clean in here. It's not as bad as it has been in the past, because when I do my makeup, I get shit everywhere. But anyway, see? And then what I'm going to do is just dab it a little bit with my fingers so it's not too much concealer. Just put a little bit. All right. Now the next step is I'm going to add some shimmer. Now, what I loved about this content creator is that he said that you can be any age, 50, 60, 70, 80, you can use glimmer. And he says it all depends where you put it. So, I usually always, I believe I put it in the right place. Like, you don't want to go right in here. Here, like under your brow, right here in your tear duct. So, I'm going to add a little setting spray. And I was going to use this color right here. It is really, really sparkly. And we also have, oh my gosh, I can't even read that. This color right here. It's like a dark, dark blue. So I think the look I'm creating, it would probably, I don't know if this glitter is going to show. So I'm going to go in with that. To see it. I don't know why they do that, but I think this would have been, the printing would have been better if it was dark, like white. But okay, so I put some in there, and I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm putting it on my finger because I don't want just glitter, you know what I mean? I just want to put it right on my eyelid. And what I'm gonna do, it works so much better with your finger, is I'm gonna pack it. And so I cover all that concealer. I don't think it looks bad. I guess if you use a brush, it'll probably come out like a sparingly glitter all over your eye, but I want it to be like solid. Not bad. That is pretty. Yes, I am creating a dark look. So I like it. And that's all that matters. I'm not even leaving the house today. I got stuff to do around the house, probably maybe watch movies. It's still very cold here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I want to use it. I'm going to use some of that same glitter, but this, I am going to use a brush only because I want to put a dot right here in my eye, little tear duct. Just be really, really careful. Don't poke yourself in the eye. Look at that. I really like that. And then I'm going to take some more of that color and just put it right here. Right under the brow, but I'm not going all the way across. I'm just doing it right up here. And almost like painting it on. I'm doing it very carefully. I don't know why there's not enough light in here. Like I said, maybe a bulb blew out, but I do have a better, a ring light, and I need to pull that out, I think. But I just didn't want to go all weekend without doing a video. Now, with that other pencil brush, I am going to go in with the Gate color, and I'm going to put it right under my lower lash line. And as I'm putting it on, I'm smudging it out because I want it to look smoky. I want it to look kind of like a... Now remember, this is Stranger Things, so I want that creepy kind of dark look. Now I'm going to do this whole eye, and then I'm going to finish the other eye off camera. So I'm just going to put a little, use my eyelash curler, squeeze it a little bit. And I'm going to add some mascara. This is from e.l.f. And I really like it. And what I like about e.l.f., it's reasonably priced. You can get it like I got this one from Ipsy, but I have other e.l.f. products that I've tried. Like, I absolutely love the primer. And the price is reasonable. All right, that's one eye, and I'm going to come back in just a few minutes, and I'll have the other eye done. Okay, I'm back. I finished the other eye, and I'm just going to clean it up a bit. I think I want to make sure one's not darker, and then I'm going to just go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend out everything out a little bit more. Yes, it does look a little messy, but I'm kind of the look I'm going for. I want it to look kind of on the dark side, if you guys know what I mean. I know it looks very, very dark, but I'm not going anywhere anyway, so this is the look I want to create, a Stranger Things look. So now I'm going to go in with some concealer, like I always do, and I'm just going to go up at an angle. I'm going to follow my lash line, and I'm just cleaning this up a little bit so it's not so messy on the sides here. And just be very careful when your eyes, at my age, it's just, when you get older, you can get wrinkles and all that stuff, but that's okay. We're just going to clean this up. I don't, the lighting in here today, I don't know. It's really not that great. All right. Not bad. I want it to look a little tiny bit messy. Now that we're done with that, I'm going to go in with my foundation. Now, the reason I do this, I know somebody asked that question before, but when you put eyeshadow on, and sometimes you get fallout and flakes and stuff, so that's why if you wait and put your concealer and foundation on afterwards, you can kind of clean that up a bit. And I am actually going to put some under my eyes, concealer, just because my eyes underneath look a little dark. And I'm going to use my Beauty Blender, and I'm going to blend all that, blend the concealer right under my eyes. And I don't do any baking. A lot of people do that, the younger generation, I guess. But I don't know. I think baking for me would not. I just don't do it because at my age, I just don't want my skin to look cakey or dry. And I think the powder might do that. But if you bake, go right ahead. All right, now I'm going in with my foundation. And the foundation I'm using is Maybelline Fit Matte and Poreless 12-Hour Wear. And yes, I gotta shake it up. I always forget when I buy these, like I'd rather have the one with a pump on it. Because this way I gotta kind of shake it, and then I just kind of dab it like that with my foundation brush. And I'm just gonna put that all over my face and blend it as I go. I don't usually put like a heavy coat. Depends on like how my skin is. Yes, this is a pain in the butt. All right. Because at my age, I don't want to put a heavy layer of foundation. I don't normally do that. It's just, I think it's my age thing. I like just enough coverage just to even out my skin tone, get my skin look smoother, and a little touch of color. Because I am very pale. As you see, I use very small amounts of foundation because I don't want to put too heavy. I mean, you can always add more, but taken away, you pretty much would have to start your look over. Yes, and I know my last video was a dark look. Actually, it wasn't my intent, so next time I try that technique, I'm going to choose some different shades, something that's not so dark, because it can be, I think it came out a little bit muddy. So I think it does kind of matter what shade you use, because it can make it look muddy. All right. Then I'm going to go in with my Stranger Things blush. And this was the coolest thing. I didn't think I was going to like it. Right now it looks, you can see it looks pink. But when you first get it, when you first open it, it's actually black, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm like, looking at it, when I first looked at it, I'm like, a black blush? Is this going to look like crap on my skin? So I'm going to dab a little bit and watch. Now you can see it's a really pretty pink. And I just dab it on like. And put some more, just put a little bit at a time. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I'll have to get my ring light out. I forgot what I have it somewhere, but I don't know why. It's probably the lighting in it. It looks like my, just blend that in more. Yeah. And I'm just blend that in more. And this is called Buyers. It says natural matte finish. I don't know. I think this and the Haunted Mansion palette are my favorites. I love dark eyeshadow. I don't know what it is lately, but I like the dark look. And I don't think it looks bad. I think it's nice. This is considering the look I'm going for. I want a dark eye look for this look, because it is Stranger Things. So you guys, if you haven't seen it yet, you're really going to start binge watching it, because I absolutely love it. Okay, the next item I'm going in is Liquid Light Glow Drops. This is, I think, in the shade Milk. I think it's called. It's from Stranger Things. And this is like unbelievable pigmented. The only thing I don't like is I do not like this applicator. I don't know what they were thinking. It would have been better if it had one of those doe feet. I don't know why they made it like that. So I got to be careful because it's very, very liquidy. And I'm going to get a, let's see. I'm going to use this brush. It's very fluffy. And I'm going to dab it onto the applicator because I do not like this applicator at all. And I'm just going to dab. And then I'm going to use my finger. It's very pigmented. I mean, I like it as a highlighter. But I really think they should have rethought the applicator. I do not like the applicator on this thing. I don't know. It just... And there's a hole in it. So maybe you're supposed to squeeze it. Like that, but I don't know. I just don't like the applicator. So I just like to use a little brush. Fluffy brush. It is really, really pretty. Like I said, I just think ColourPop could have done better with the applicator on this thing. I don't think that looks bad. Now, the last step, the fun part. I'm just going to use a gloss. It didn't really come with like lip colors, which is fine. Sometimes you just want a gloss or like a lip oil. And let's see, this is a yellow one, and it's called, oh my God. I don't know why they put printing on this right here. It's so hard when they put the colors this tiny. I mean, even with my contacts on, you just can't read that fine print. I don't pretty much think anybody can, but... And I think I've used this color before. Oh my God. If you guys could smell this, to me, it smells absolutely gorgeous. It smells like you could eat it, but don't. It smells like pineapple. Now, my lips are a little bit dry, but I'm just going to put this pretty gloss over top. And I think with this look, you could probably get a black lipstick or a dark blue. adds just a little hint of color, but not a lot. Oh my God, I love this stuff. I love like lip oils now. They make your lips feel really nice, and these things smell amazing. I'm not sure you can still get this collection. Sometimes ColourPop comes out with limited editions, so hopefully it'll come out again. You can always check their website. But this is it for this video. I hope you liked it, and this look is called The Void. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.